Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Spring is finally here, at least on the calendar, but we have a few things growing on in the garden, and we're going to go ahead and get out and look at that. Now, we have had 2 days of really heavy rain, and there are a few things that I want to show you, so hold on and we'll get to that footage. Okay, so the first thing I want to get to, look at that. Those are Chubb's tomatoes, and they're coming up all over in this bed. And we are expecting cold temps for the next 3 nights, so these are going to be covered up. They are coming up all over in this bed. I don't know if you can see some of the little tiny ones. They are coming up all over. I'm going to walk over here. There's the garlic, and it has gotten exceptionally tall. They are just growing like crazy. All of the rain and a little bit of warmer temps have got them to really come up and grow like crazy. Now we are expecting freezing temps, well, near freezing temps for the weekend. But what I really wanted to show you, look, the peas are up. We have little peas sprouting everywhere. They are just little tiny things. Now I am going to cover these up for the night for a couple of days, but they are up in this bed. Come over here to the second bed, and they are up like gangbusters all over the place. Now we do have a few more beds that we've gotten planted. I'm going to go ahead and go over there and show those to you too, but yeah, the peas are up. And they won't really care that much for the colder weather, but I am going to do my best to protect them just in case. So, hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are over here, and these are the broccoli plants. And you can see down in the center of them, they have fresh new growth. They are all bright green and really happy. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but the froggies are singing today. These are the cabbage plants. And I don't know if you remember this little guy. He was the smallest of the bunch. But yeah, he even has new growth. Everybody over here is happy and healthy. And this is the bed that we planted spinach and radishes in. Now they are not up. We only did it just recently. But they have had plenty of rain in the last 2 days, and they should be up in no time, and they don't really mind the cool weather. So we'll keep an eye on those for a little bit. But I do have a few more things that I'd like to show you. So hold on, and we'll be right back. Okay, we have had a few days of really heavy rain. You can see that the creek is up, and you can see just about how far it came in, and the little fox trail that we have here. But it did get a little up, and it did get a little ugly, but we did not flood terribly. We're going to come down here because I want to show you something on the bridge. Now, this is going to require a little bit of human strength and waiting for the creek to come down. The creek is still up a bit, but look at that. Yeah. We have a giant log lodged across the other side of the bridge, and it's stuck in there pretty good, and the water is rushing in here. So yeah, gonna wait for the creek to come down just a bit. We don't have any rain in the forecast for probably 3 or 4 days, so I'm going to go ahead and let this come down, and then this is going to take a little bit of human ingenuity and some strength to come out here and get this log out of here. But yeah, the creek is running awful high. It will come down in the next 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, maybe we should just kind of sit here for just a second and listen. Now, I do apologize for the wind noise. It is still a bit windy on the other side of this front. But got a couple more things to show you, so hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the post end of the old fence that we had, and you can see that there has been a little bit of a buildup. But the daffodils are still going all the way down. Now, they did get a little bit run over by the water. They are leaning a bit, but they will definitely come back up. Let me show you a couple of these pretty faces. How gorgeous is that? Yeah. Spring around here can be very wet and a bit of a mess, but very happy for spring and the beautiful flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and run around here just a little bit more. Hold on and I'll be right back. Alright, we are out here in the orchard. This is one of our pear trees, and you can see they already are starting to have blooms. If we walk down here just a little bit, this is a peach tree. You can tell by those beautiful pink blooms. They are already coming out. This is a nectarine tree. And she is absolutely ready for spring. Now, we are going to have a little bit of a drop off in temps. These have not quite budded yet, so we're going to keep an eye on those. But I'm going to show you the ground for just a second because this is really exciting and I don't want to give it away. Look, these are my peonies. 1, 2, and the third one has finally come up. So I'm really excited. This is actually the first time that I've gotten peonies out here. And Mark bought these for me. And I am so excited. But spring has definitely sprung. But gotta kind of watch the temps for a few days. And with most things, they will come up once, and if they get frostbitten, they will come up again. But these guys are kind of tough, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on them. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are over here by the pond, and that is one of my pussy willows. And they have gotten incredibly tall. So hold on, let me see if I can pull a branch down here. They are starting to get poofy. The creek is a little muddy because it did flood a bit. You can see that willow tree is good and green, and these guys are about ready to go. Yeah, absolutely loving spring. But let's see if I can reach up here. These guys are getting really, really tall, but yeah, really excited. Hold on, I still have a few more things to show you, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are over here by the chicken tractor. Just wanted to show you that there is new growth in here in the strawberries. Now we have these 2 beds and 2 more beds over here in the distance. But these guys are really starting to put on the green and have plenty of new green growth. But we have plenty more flowers that are coming up, and they're a little bit more off the ground, so hold on and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, these are the forsythias on the fence line, and you can see it's still pretty wet and muddy over here, but they are blooming. And one thing that you can do with forsythias is you can cut them and put them in water, and they will start new bushes. Really, really easy. They are so easy to propagate. We have a whole bunch of them here on the fence line. Now, I think they are getting a bit tall, and I am thinking that I would really like to cut these back a bit and make a few more plants to put on other fence lines. But they are looking really pretty, and they are a sure sign that spring has sprung. But got one more thing to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, actually 2 more things. These are the Bradford pears in the front yard. You can see that they are blooming. We have 4 across the front, and we have 5 across the driveway. But I also want to show you, this is our Jane Magnolia, and she's starting to bloom. Now, these will be a little bit susceptible to the cold weather, and they may die back just a little bit. But there are plenty of buds that aren't quite open, and she is really, really budding. So, yeah. But there are some pretty pink ones in here, and I apologize again for the wind noise. But yeah, she really wants to come out and bloom, and the blooms on this bush are just absolutely gorgeous. I know I've showed it in the past, but yeah. Now, the cold weather might snap these back just a little bit, but there are more than enough blooms on here, and most of the blooming trees and stuff will bloom a second time. So, yeah, definitely keep our eyes on these guys. But, yeah, it's really exciting. We have spring coming, and yeah, I can't wait to see these pop open. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today, and if you can't tell, it is a little bit windy. It is a bit overcast and a little bit cool, and yeah, actually I'm kind of cold, so I want to get into the house and get warmed up. But spring is finally here, and you know, March, in like a lion, out like a lamb, so yeah, we're looking forward to much warmer weather, but not this weekend. We are going to get temps in the low 30s, I think 30, 31 for a couple of nights. So I am going to have to go out and, you know, cover everything a little bit, but it is spring. It is finally spring, and I can't wait. So we do have a lot growing on in the garden, Yeah, pun intended. And really, really, really excited. Now, we do have some new deliveries, and we're going to get to a little bit more in the garden this week after the cooler temps come through. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end this because, yeah, I'm kind of a hot mess today, but really enjoying the fact that spring is finally here. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when something else wonderfully green or flowered is popping up in the garden. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, it is a little cool right now, and I am a little bit chilly, so I am going to go ahead and get back in the house. But don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.